The most dangerous lie we've been told is that human connection can be measured, quantified, and neatly categorized into acceptable social interactions. What if everything you understand about relationships is fundamentally wrong? What if the most profound transformations happen in the spaces between words and the charged silences that exist beyond linguistic expression? Imagine a world where your most significant emotional experiences cannot be explained through rational thought, where connections transcend physical proximity and verbal communication. We are not isolated beings moving through life, but complex energy systems continuously broadcasting and receiving information that defies traditional understanding. What if your truest self is not what you show the world, but the silent, invisible frequencies you continuously emit? There's a haunting whisper that echoes through the chambers of your consciousness, a relentless energy that persists even in absolute silence. It's not a voice you hear with your ears, but a vibration you feel deep within your soul. Have you ever wondered why some memories, some connections, some experiences burn so intensely that they transcend the boundaries of physical communication? Consider the profound mystery of human connection. We are not merely physical beings moving through space and time. We are intricate networks of energy, thoughts, and unspoken emotions that weave themselves into the very fabric of existence. The connections we forge are not limited by words, by touch, or by proximity. They are quantum entanglements of consciousness that defy our traditional understanding of interaction. Imagine a thread so delicate yet so powerful that it can connect two souls across vast distances, across time and space, without a single spoken word. This thread is woven from the most intimate strands of our being, our deepest vulnerabilities, our most raw emotions, our unspoken truths. It's a connection that doesn't require validation through constant communication, but thrives in the silent spaces between breaths. When we truly connect with someone, we create an energetic imprint that cannot be erased. It's like throwing a stone into a still pond. The ripples continue long after the initial impact. Every interaction, every shared moment, every genuine emotional exchange leaves an indelible mark on our spiritual landscape, and sometimes these marks are so profound that they continue to resonate even in complete silence. Think about those relationships that have shaped you, not through constant dialogue, but through moments of profound understanding. The mentor who saw potential in you before you saw it in yourself. The friend who stood beside you in your darkest hour without uttering a single word. The lover who understood your soul's language before you could articulate it. These connections don't diminish with distance or time. They grow, they evolve, they transform. But here's the revolutionary truths. You are not a passive recipient in these connections. You are an active creator of energetic landscapes. Every thought you generate, every emotion you embrace, every intention you set creates a vibrational frequency that communicates beyond the realm of verbal language. Your inner world is constantly broadcasting, constantly connecting, constantly communicating. Consider the depth of this communication. It's not about the words we speak, but the authenticity we embody. When you live with genuine integrity, when your internal world aligns perfectly with your external actions, you generate a frequency so pure that it becomes a language of its own. People feel you before they hear you. They sense your essence before they understand your words. This is why some individuals remain etched in our minds, occupying space in our consciousness without ongoing dialogue. It's not about frequent messages or constant presence. It's about the quality of connection, the depth of understanding, the genuineness of the shared experience. Some souls touch us so profoundly that their imprint becomes a part of our own narrative. Have you ever felt someone's energy when they're not physically present? That inexplicable sensation that they're thinking of you, that they're connected to you in some intangible yet powerful way? This isn't mysticism. This is the sophisticated language of human consciousness, a communication system far more advanced than our verbal expressions. Our modern world often misunderstands connection. We quantify relationships through messages, likes, comments, reducing profound human experiences to digital interactions. But true connection transcends these superficial metrics. It's about resonance. It's about matching frequencies. It's about understanding that we are not separate entities, but interconnected energy systems constantly communicating and influencing each other. Every significant relationship in your life carries an energetic signature. Some signatures are loud and passionate, burning bright and fast. Others are subtle, like a gentle breeze that continuously shapes your landscape without dramatic fanfare. Both are equally powerful. Both communicate volumes without saying a word. When someone occupies your mind, it's not a passive occurrence. It's an active engagement with a profound energy that has touched your core. This occupation of thoughts is a testament to the transformative power of genuine human connection. It speaks to our capacity to be deeply influenced, to be fundamentally altered by encounters that resonate with our authentic selves. The mind is not just a thinking organ. It's a sophisticated receiving and transmitting device, constantly processing energetic information beyond our immediate comprehension. When someone remains in your consciousness, it means they have successfully transmitted an energy, so aligned with your own that it becomes a part of your internal narrative. Reflect on this. Who occupies your mind? Not through constant communication, but through the pure essence of who they are. What energetic signatures have permanently altered your internal landscape? These are the connections that define us, that shape our journey, that elevate our understanding of what it means to truly connect. In this intricate dance of human experience, we are never truly alone. We are continuously communicating, continuously connecting, continuously evolving through energies that transcend physical limitations. The mind is an infinite space where connections are born, nurtured, and eternally preserved. The human journey is not a linear path, but a complex web of interconnected experiences that challenge our understanding of self and connection. We often imagine ourselves as isolated beings moving through life with carefully constructed boundaries. But what if those boundaries are nothing more than an illusion? What if every experience, every encounter, every fleeting moment of genuine connection is actually reshaping the very essence of who we are? Vulnerability is the most profound form of communication. It's not about revealing everything, but about revealing the truth that resides in the deepest corners of your soul. When you allow yourself to be truly seen, not the polished version, not the version society expects, but the raw, unfiltered version of yourself, you create a form of communication that transcends words. Think about the moments that have truly transformed you. They were never about grand gestures or eloquent speeches. They were about those instances of pure, unfiltered authenticity. A glance that understood your pain. A silence that spoke volumes. A touch that communicated more than 1,000 conversations. These are the moments that occupy our minds, that continue to resonate long after the initial encounter has passed. Our emotional landscape is a complex ecosystem. Every experience, every connection leaves behind seeds of transformation. Some seeds lie dormant for years, waiting for the right conditions to sprout. Others take root immediately, changing the entire terrain of our internal world. We are not static beings. We are constantly being reshaped, constantly evolving through the energetic exchanges we experience. Consider the concept of emotional resonance. It's a sophisticated form of communication that goes beyond verbal expression. When two souls resonate, they create a harmonic frequency that transcends physical understanding. It's like two instruments playing in perfect synchronization, creating a melody that is greater than the sum of its individual notes. This resonance is why some people remain in our minds, occupying space without constant interaction. The mind is a vast universe, far more complex than we comprehend. It's not just a repository of memories and thoughts. It's an intricate network of experiences, emotions, and energetic imprints. When someone occupies your mental space, it means they have successfully navigated the complex terrain of your inner world. They have left an energetic signature so profound that it continues to communicate even in absolute silence. Our cultural narratives often misunderstand the nature of connection. We are taught to quantify relationships through frequency of communication, through tangible interactions. But the most profound connections cannot be measured. They are felt. They're experienced. They transform us at a cellular level, reshaping our understanding of self and the world around us. Imagine connection as a form of energy transfer. Every genuine interaction is an exchange of vibrational frequencies. Some exchanges are gentle, like a soft breeze that gradually reshapes a landscape. Others are intense, like a thunderstorm that fundamentally alters the terrain. Both are equally powerful, both communicate volumes without uttering a single word. The human capacity for understanding goes far beyond linguistic communication. We are intuitive beings capable of sensing energies, reading emotional landscapes, and understanding complex emotional narratives without verbal explanation. When someone remains in your mind, it's because they have successfully communicated on this intricate, intuitive level. Reflection becomes the bridge between external experience and internal transformation. It's not about analyzing every interaction, but about allowing yourself to be genuinely present with the emotional resonance of your experiences. Some connections are so profound that they continue to unfold within you, revealing deeper layers of understanding long after the initial encounter. Our emotional intelligence is a sophisticated navigation system. It helps us understand connections that cannot be explained through rational thought. When you feel someone's presence in your mind, it's not a passive experience. It's an active engagement with a profound energetic exchange that continues to communicate, to teach, to transform. Consider the concept of energetic imprinting. Every genuine interaction leaves behind an energetic signature, a unique vibrational frequency that continues to communicate long after the physical interaction has ended. These imprints are not static. They are dynamic, evolving entities that continue to shape our internal landscape. The most powerful form of communication is not about speaking. It's about being. It's about embodying such authenticity, such genuine presence, that your very essence becomes a language. When you live from this place of genuine alignment, you create connections that transcend traditional understanding. You become a beacon, communicating volumes through your mere existence. Understand that you are not a victim of your experiences. You are an active creator of your emotional landscape. Every connection, every interaction is an opportunity for profound transformation. Some will be gentle, some will be intense. All will contribute to the complex narrative of your inner world. Our journey is about learning to read the subtle languages of connection. It's about developing an awareness that goes beyond surface-level interactions. It's about understanding that some connections are so profound that they continue to communicate, to teach, to transform us, even in complete silence. Embrace the mystery of human connection. Allow yourself to be genuinely curious about the energetic exchanges that shape your existence. Not every connection needs constant validation. Not every profound relationship requires continuous dialogue. Some of the most transformative connections are those that live silently within us, continuing to communicate their wisdom long after the initial encounter has passed. Transformation is not a destination. It is a continuous journey of becoming, of unraveling the intricate layers of our consciousness, of understanding the profound interconnectedness that defines our human experience. We are not fixed entities moving through time, but dynamic energy systems constantly being reshaped by our experiences, our connections, and our willingness to dive deep into the unknown territories of our inner landscape. Every profound connection carries within it the potential for radical transformation. These are not casual interactions that simply pass through our lives. They are alchemical experiences that have the power to fundamentally reconstruct our understanding of self, of relationships, of our place in the vast cosmic dance of existence. When someone occupies your mind without constant communication, it means they have touched something far more profound than surface-level interaction. Consider the extraordinary nature of emotional memory. It's not about remembering specific details, but about carrying the essence of an experience within your cellular structure. Some connections are so profound that they become part of your DNA, reshaping your internal narrative at a fundamental level. They communicate through a language far more sophisticated than words, a language of pure energy, of unspoken understanding, of vibrational resonance. Our emotional intelligence is a sophisticated navigation system that goes beyond rational understanding. It helps us decode the complex messages that exist between the lines of verbal communication. When someone remains in your consciousness, it's an indication that they have successfully transmitted an energetic frequency that aligns with your deepest truths, your most authentic self. Imagine your inner world as a vast landscape, continuously being sculpted by the experiences and connections you encounter. Some interactions are like gentle streams that gradually reshape the terrain. Others are like powerful earthquakes that fundamentally alter the entire topography of your internal ecosystem. Both are equally valid. Both carry profound messages of transformation. The concept of energetic communication challenges our traditional understanding of human interaction. We are not merely physical beings exchanging words and gestures. We are intricate energy systems constantly broadcasting and receiving information beyond the realm of verbal expression. Our thoughts, our emotions, our intentions create vibrational frequencies that communicate volumes without uttering a single sound. Vulnerability is the most sophisticated form of communication. It's not about weakness, but about having the courage to expose the most authentic version of yourself. When you allow yourself to be truly seen, not the curated version, not the version designed to meet societal expectations, but the raw, unfiltered essence of who you are. You create a form of connection that transcends traditional understanding. Our cultural narratives often misunderstand the nature of profound connections. We are conditioned to measure relationships through frequency of interaction, through tangible exchanges. But the most transformative connections cannot be quantified. They're felt. They're experienced. They fundamentally alter our internal landscape in ways that defy logical explanation. Every significant relationship in your life carries an energetic signature, a unique vibrational frequency that continues to communicate long after the physical interaction is ended. These signatures are not, they are dynamic, evolving entities that continue to shape our understanding of self and our place in the interconnected web of human experience. Reflection becomes the bridge between external experience and internal transformation. Is not about obsessively analyzing every interaction, but about creating space for genuine presence. Allow yourself to be curious about the emotional resonance of your experience. Some connections are so profound that they continue to unfold within you, revealing deeper layers of understanding long after the initial encounter has passed. The human capacity for understanding extends far beyond linguistic communication. We are intuitive beings capable of sensing energies, reading emotional landscapes, and comprehending complex narratives without verbal explanation. When someone occupies your mind without constant dialogue, it means they have successfully communicated on an intuitive, energetic level that transcends traditional interaction. Understanding this requires a radical shift in perspective. We are not passive recipients of experience. We are active creators of our emotional landscape. Every connection, every interaction is an opportunity for profound growth. Some will be gentle, some will be intense. All contribute to the complex narrative of our inner world. Our journey is about developing an awareness that goes beyond surface-level interactions. It's about learning to read the subtle languages of connection, understanding that some relationships continue to communicate, to teach, to transform us, even incomplete. These are the connections that occupy our minds, that reshape our understanding of what it means to be truly alive. Embrace the mystery of human connection. Allow yourself to be genuinely curious about the energetic exchanges that shape your existence. Not every profound relationship requires continuous dialogue. Some of the most transformative connections are those that live silently within us, continuing to communicate their wisdom long after the initial encounter has passed. We are not separate entities moving through life in isolation. We are interconnected energy systems constantly influencing and being influenced by the profound exchanges that define our human experience. Every connection carries within it the potential for radical transformation, for discovering deeper truths about ourselves and the intricate web of existence we inhabit. The human experience is a magnificent tapestry of interconnected energies, where each thread represents a profound moment of connection, a silent dialogue that transcends the limitations of verbal communication. We are not merely observers of our existence, but active participants in an intricate dance of consciousness, where every interaction carries the potential to fundamentally reshape our understanding of self and reality. Consider the extraordinary power of unspoken communication. It exists in the subtle spaces between breaths, in the charged silence of a meaningful glance, in the inexplicable sensation of feeling someone's presence without physical proximity. These are the moments that occupy our minds, that continue to resonate long after the initial encounter has dissolved into memory. Our emotional landscape is a sophisticated ecosystem of energy and experience. Each interaction leaves behind intricate energetic imprints, some gentle as morning dew, others as powerful as thunderous waves crashing against a rocky shore. These imprints are not passive remnants of past experiences. They are living, breathing entities that continue to communicate, to teach, to transform us at the deepest levels of our being. Imagine your consciousness as a vast, multidimensional network. Every genuine connection creates neural pathways that extend far beyond physical understanding. When someone remains in your mind without constant communication, it means they have successfully navigated the complex terrain of your internal universe. They have left behind an energetic signature so profound that it continues to communicate, to evolve, to reshape your understanding of existence. The most profound transformations happen in silence. They occur in those moments of deep introspection, when the noise of external expectations fades away and you can hear the subtle whispers of your most authentic self. These transformations are not dramatic explosions, but gentle unfoldings, like a flower slowly opening to the first light of dawn, revealing layers of complexity previously hidden from view. Our cultural conditioning often misunderstands the nature of true connection. We are taught to measure relationships through tangible interactions, through constant communication. But the most powerful connections transcend these limited measures. They are felt. They are experienced. They communicate through a language far more sophisticated than words. A language of pure energy, of unspoken understanding, of vibrational resonance. Every significant relationship carries an energetic blueprint that continues to communicate long after the initial interaction has passed. These blueprints are dynamic, evolving entities that shape our internal landscape. They are not static memories, but living technologies of transformation that continue to teach, to challenge, to expand our understanding of who we are. Reflection becomes the crucial bridge between external experience and internal transformation. It's not about obsessive analysis, but about creating space for genuine presence. Allow yourself to be curious about the emotional resonance of your experience. Some connections are so profound that they continue to unfold within you, revealing deeper layers of understanding long after the initial encounter is dissolved. The human capacity for intuitive understanding extends far beyond linguistic communication. We are sophisticated energy systems, capable of sensing complex emotional landscapes, of reading vibrational frequencies that exist beyond the realm of verbal expression. When someone occupies your mental space without constant dialogue, it means they have successfully communicated on an intuitive level that defies traditional understanding. Our journey is about developing an awareness that goes beyond surface-level interactions. It's about learning to read the subtle languages of connection, understanding that some relationships continue to communicate, to teach, to transform us. These are the connections that occupy our minds, that reshape our understanding of what it means to be truly alive. Vulnerability is not weakness. It is the most sophisticated form of communication. When you allow yourself to be truly seen, not the polished version, not the version designed to meet societal expectations, but the raw, unfiltered essence of who you are, you create a form of connection that transcends traditional boundaries of interaction. We are not separate entities moving through life in isolation. We are interconnected energy systems constantly influencing and being influenced by the profound exchanges that define our human experience. Every connection carries within it the potential for radical transformation, for discovering deeper truths about ourselves and the intricate web of existence we inhabit. Embrace the mystery of human connection. Allow yourself to be genuinely curious about the energetic exchanges that shape your existence. Not every profound relationship requires continuous dialogue. Some of the most transformative connections are those that lie silently within us, continuing to communicate their wisdom long after the initial encounter has passed. In this intricate dance of consciousness, you are both the dancer and the dance. You are the creator and the creation. Every interaction, every moment of genuine connection is an opportunity to expand, to transform, to discover the infinite potential that resides within your being. At the culmination of our human journey lies a profound revelation. We are not merely individual beings, but intricate threads in an infinite tapestry of consciousness. Our connections transcend physical boundaries, challenging everything we understand about communication, relationship, and the very essence of human experience. The most powerful form of communication is not spoken. It is embodied. It is the pure, unfiltered transmission of authentic energy that resonates beyond words, beyond time, beyond the limitations of physical interaction. When someone occupies your mind without constant dialogue, it means they have touched something fundamental within your being, a vibrational frequency that continues to communicate long after the initial encounter has dissolved. Our emotional intelligence is a sophisticated navigation system that goes far beyond rational understanding. It helps us decode the complex messages that exist in the subtle spaces between experiences. Every significant relationship leaves an energetic imprint, a unique vibrational signature that continues to reshape our internal landscape, teaching us profound truths about ourselves and the interconnected nature of existence. Consider the extraordinary complexity of human consciousness. We are not static beings confined to linear experiences. We are dynamic energy systems constantly being reshaped by our connections, our experiences, our willingness to dive deep into the unknown territories of our inner landscape. Each interaction carries the potential for radical transformation, for discovering layers of understanding that exist beyond our immediate perception. The journey of transformation is not about achieving a fixed destination. It is a continuous unfolding, a dynamic dance of becoming. Every genuine connection creates neural pathways that extend far beyond physical understanding. These pathways are living technologies of growth, constantly communicating, constantly evolving, constantly inviting us to expand our understanding of what it means to be truly alive. Vulnerability becomes the most sophisticated language of connection. It is not about weakness, but about having the extraordinary courage to expose the most authentic version of yourself. When you allow yourself to be truly seen, not the curated version, not the version designed to meet societal expectations, but the raw, unfiltered essence of who you are, you create a form of communication that transcends traditional understanding. Our cultural narratives often misunderstand the nature of profound connections. We are conditioned to measure relationships through frequency of interaction, through tangible exchanges. But the most transformative connections cannot be. They are felt, they are experienced. They fundamentally alter our internal landscape in ways that defy logical explanation. Reflection becomes the bridge between external experience and internal transformation. It's not about obsessively analyzing every interaction, but about creating space for genuine presence. Allow yourself to be curious about the emotional resonance of your experiences. Some connections are so profound that they continue to unfold within you, revealing deeper layers of understanding long after the initial encounter has passed. We are not separate entities moving through life in isolation. We are interconnected energy systems, constantly influencing and being influenced by the profound exchanges that define our human experience. Every connection carries within it the potential for radical transformation, for discovering deeper truths about ourselves and the intricate web of existence we inhabit. In this magnificent dance of consciousness, you're both the observer and the observed. You are the creator and the creation. Every moment of genuine connection is an invitation to expand, to transform, to discover the infinite potential that resides within your being. Embrace the mystery of human connection. Allow yourself to be genuinely curious about the energetic exchanges that shape your existence. Not every profound relationship requires continuous dialogue. Some of the most transformative connections are those that lie silently within us, continuing to communicate their wisdom long after the initial encounter is past. Your consciousness is a vast, multidimensional universe waiting to be explored. Each connection is a portal to deeper understanding, each interaction an opportunity for profound growth. You are not bound by the limitations of physical. You are an infinite being, capable of experiencing connection in its most pure and transformative form. As you move forward in your journey, remember that the most powerful conversations happen in silence. The most profound connections transcend words, and the most extraordinary transformations occur in the subtle spaces between breaths, in the charged moments of genuine presence, in the inexplicable sensation of feeling deeply connected to something far greater than yourself. You are not just a participant in this cosmic dance. You are the dance itself, an intricate, beautiful, ever-evolving expression of consciousness, continuously communicating, continuously transforming, continuously becoming.